Hello and welcome back to my channel. I'm Patty. I go by Pattymac Makes everywhere online. In today's video, I am going to be sharing like a progress update with you. And what is the progress about? Well, it is the cleanup and decluttering that I've been doing in my sewing room. Karen on Just Get It Done Quilts is hosting a month-long declutter challenge, and she is like so meticulous, and every day she's giving you a new cue or a new area to look at and really clean up. Unlike Karen, I am cleaning my space by area. So I pick a spot, I work on that spot, I get it tidied up, and then I'll go to a different spot. And that works better for me, and I have to keep working throughout this month. So I can't really have the chaos that would come if I did a true Marie Kondo style declutter. She's kind of crazy. She wants you to just take everything you have and put it in one giant pile and then sort from the one pile. I don't know who can do that, because that means every drawer, everything is emptied out and put in the middle of the room. And no, I'm not doing that. That's a little bit, to me, that is borderline insane. So I go by area, I neaten the area, and then I move on. So, okay, let me show you where I am. And I think I've made a lot of progress. And I'll tell you, I did some sewing in the space last night, and it was awesome. Okay, let's take a look at where things are. This is my desk area, and that's where I was just sitting, and I spend a lot of time here, really a lot. Most of my time is spent in this area, and it's been driving me crazy with the two computers because it's so much room that the second one takes up. But I have been working slowly through getting everything I needed off of the old machine, and I am ready to go ahead and disconnect it and put it out in the garage, where it's going to become like my streaming device for the garage. But look at that. I am so excited about getting my desk back. And I'll also tell you, this is my new computer. And, it was really kind of a big deal to invest in that new machine, but oh my gosh, what a difference it makes. So when I get that second computer out, I'll give you a tour. We'll have the whole space cleaned, and I can kind of show you my working area. All right, we're just gonna swing around, and here is the sewing room. And it looks like it's like the middle of the night. It's not. It's just really dark here. The light is so low this time of year. Okay. If you have watched any of the other videos, you'll know this is like a huge improvement. The overview, it is amazing. I still haven't figured out or made my space where I can put away my iron and all those other ironing implements quickly and easily, and then store the ironing board away, but I'm gonna work on that. This is just like this is a block that I just worked on and had some fun with it. And I like it so much that I think I want to go ahead and make it into a pillow, because it's kind of cool. Yeah, so that got a little bit of a house clean, and you can see the top of the work table looks absolutely amazing. And all of the fabrics are neat and tidy. Let me swing over and I'll show you the sewing table. It's absolutely beautiful. I cleaned out drawers. I did a lot of cleaning out of drawers, which, it makes a big difference, but you can't see it. So anyway, you'll just have to trust me on that. And, I get questions about how big is this table? Well, you can see that I have two full machines. Iris that down a little bit. Two full machines set up, both with extension tables, and I have a project laying on an open space. And that's a large block. That is a 16-inch block, and there is ample room for me to have it out. And I've got my little tool caddy sitting there and the machines. And there's plenty of space there for me to continue piecing anything that I want to work on. So yeah, it's the Norden gate leg table is what it's called. And I'll give you just a glimpse of my lights, and we'll talk about that in a different video. I don't want to give that away just yet. Anyway, this is super cleaned. And let me scroll over here. Look at this. What a difference. I basically got the old chair out. It's parked in the garage. And the bookcase, I'm going to start clearing that out and get that cleaned out and get rid of it. And I'm really wanting to relocate the craft cart, and then I will have this entire space for pictures, which I really need. I need a nice big space where I can do my photos. And I'll just swing around and you can see this is all nice and neat and clean. And I did wind up rehoming one of those giant Monstera plants. It went to a really good home. A very dear friend took one in, which I'm really glad about. Oh, I could have, a dozen of these things, but I don't have room. Anyway, so I'll just be happy with those. Let me show you in the crafting cart. I did a little bit of work on this, and when I last checked in with you, the two bottom drawers were empty. And, part of this crafting experience is you try things and see what works, and then if something works, that's great. If it doesn't, you can always change your mind. And so I changed my mind on how I had my fat quarters stored away. And I liked this much better because I can put them up and I can see everything. That's why I like putting my fat quarters onto the cardstock, because it's almost like an album collection or something. I can see everything I've got. So these are all the fat quarters, jelly roll, charm pack, and this is a fat quarter bundle. These are all boundless prints, so they're from Craftsy. This is a panel print, and it's fairly new. That's in an upcoming video that you'll see. And then these were other fat quarter bundles, and you'll see that in an upcoming video. And this one I got actually Christmas a year ago, and it's still in the plastic, so that needs to be used. And close that, and then in this drawer, I wound up putting my Ruby Star collection because, I don't know, I just kind of wanted all the Ruby Star together, and there's still another piece or two that I'll need to add, but for the most part, it's all in here, and I don't know why I'm doing that. I just kind of want the Ruby Star together. I guess if I'm going to make a project, I want all the Ruby Star to be in the project. Anyhow, I have quite a bit, as you can see. These are all fat quarters. These are fat quarters that I need to wrap. See why I like the wrapping? Because they have more body and they stand up. And then these are all just kind of, loose. I can't really tell what I have. So all that's going to get wrapped. And these drawers still need to be straight. So that's what's going on there. And that will all have to be straightened out. Like I said to you, the thing about the drawers is it's a lot of work, and it does really make a huge difference, but nobody sees it. Anyway, but I like that a lot better. Okay, so I do have a bit of a, what do they call it? A dirty little secret to share with you. And the fact of the matter is, a lot of this cleaning up and straightening up has been made possible because I've been relocating some things to another room. This is kind of what you do. You like straighten a room and then you just dump the crap in another place, like out of sight, out of mind, except my house is so small, there is no out of sight. Let me show you what's going on. Okay, we're coming down the hallway, and this is the back bedroom, and this actually will have to be its own video This camera thing, I don't know, what is it doing? I don't know what's happening. Come on. Oh gosh, okay. You buy this stuff to make your life easier, and then it doesn't want to cooperate. Anyway, what I'm going to do, I'm going to flip the screen. I'm going to show you what I have to organize back here, and then we're going to call it a day. Okay, hang on. So I brought music CDs and magazines and it's just odds and ends back here. And I have this bookshelf that I can use, and so I'm gonna have to really go through that and make some choices about some things, and really get that cleaned up because it's wasted space and I can do a much better job with that. This is a lot of stuff from the other room, and it's got to be organized, and these are a lot of my projects down here. And yeah, so I thought it's going to wind up in the closet, and I have my eye on some organizing pieces at IKEA, but they're out. So anyway, I'm not sure how it's going to go, but I have a small closet back here, and I have to reorganize the closet and then reorganize that stuff, and then I can put it all away. So that's the update for today. You can see I've been just kind of relocating some things and cleaning some things up, and I'm telling you, I'm really happy with the front room. So definitely stay tuned. I should be able to get most of it finished, I would say, by the end of next week. The big project out there will be relocating the stuff in the bookcase itself. I want to tell you that I've had some people ask me about hanging their quilts, and you can see I've got this wall hanging behind me. I will show you how I did that. Well, that'll be its own video, but I'm going to do something like that out in the other room so that I have work on display behind me rather than just the mirror and the things that I had up there when it was, you know, straight up living room. We're gonna make some changes out there, but isn't that cute? That was a block that I adapted to a large size from a magazine. They had a really cute magazine pattern, and I just sized everything up and did it myself, and I think it's adorable. Anyhow, that's what's going on. So that's the video for today. I hope that's helpful for you, and just hang out. I hope that you're doing well in your cleanup and declutter challenge, and I will see you in the next video, which will be in probably a couple of days. Okay, until then, usually I say happy sewing or quilting. I'm going to say happy cleaning.